Hey everybody, I'm Tim.
I'm Gayle.
And you?
Are Chasing the Joneses.
Absolutely. Well, on to this episode. We are getting ready to hit the road because we are going to
the border.
Eagle Pass, Texas.
Yeah.
Is where we're headed to right now. It's a couple-hour drive. Yeah. So why don't you come along with us and we'll show you what we find at the border.
Hey, by the way, at the time that we did this film, we still had Grace and Waymaker in the same spot. If you haven't seen the story about how that came to be, make sure you click on the link here. Just leaving San Antonio, about to hit I-90, and next stop, well, about 2 hours from now, is Eagle Pass Park. So we'll see how close we can get, see if we can get some video for y'all. Pray for us as we travel there and back, and we will check in with you soon.
Peace.
Cheers.
Hey, we made it.
And if you look, right down there is the Rio Grande. We are actually at the very bottom of the country. And can you hear that? It's peaceful.
It's very peaceful. Yeah. We don't see anybody here. This is the park which is at the center of attention right now,
right,
with the military out here and of course, you know, Governor Abbott and of course the Border Patrol and the government, right, and all that stuff. So this is where it's at, and right now, like she said, it's very, very peaceful. We want to take you down and walk down this way and show you everything that we're seeing right now.
So now that we're actually here, we have realized a very important piece of information that doesn't necessarily get out in the news.
Right.
There are two bridges, big bridges, like think of the Rainbow Bridge or the Ambassador Bridge coming from Mexico over the Rio Grande into the United States, right, into Eagle Springs. So there's one on this side, there's one on this side. That's where the Border Patrol people are working. Down below, in between the two, is this park area. That's where the National Guard is set up. So they're not actually stopping people from coming across legally. They've got two huge places that they can come across legally. What they're doing is ending the chaos that was happening down here. We actually, when we get closer, we'll even show you that bridge that we've seen so much times where there's just scores of people just encamped down below.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's go on a walk. All right, as you see, this gate is all built up. We got fences and vehicles over there. We've got inside these fences in this little park area, we've got right over here, you can barely see it, but there's more fencing, more stuff that they can use. They have lights set up. You won't be able to see that, but they have lights set up right next to the Rio Grande, and those come on at night. And there's people down there. You can see it's hard to see, but I'm going to try and get a picture of that barbed wire. Let me go down here to this gate.
It's real sunny, so if you look, you'll just see the shimmer of it.
See, I don't know if you guys can grab that or not, but the barbed wire's up down there, and they're not really, nobody's coming in to actually cut it or anything like that. There's other border spots where they're doing that, but we wanted to come to Eagle Pass to kind of show you around.
Right. So another thing that we noticed as we were getting close and looking on Google Maps, across the Rio is a neighborhood. There is a small park, but for the most part, there's a neighborhood straight across from here. So imagine all of the turmoil that the people on that side, just as much as on this side, have to go through when all of these migrants are going through their area. And we know, because they're desperate, they're taking things from those people as well, not just over on this side. So not only are the National Guard making things more peaceful on this side, it's affecting the people over there.
Yeah, and when we get a break in the fence, we'll show you over there if we can.
You want to get a picture of this?
This looks like an area where they were giving clothes out or something.
Down here, there's just pallets of, kind of reminds me of our old days working downtown in St. Louis. But there's pallets of goods that more than likely are being given or have been given or donated to people in need.
I can smell laundry soap. All right, we're coming up to another break in the fence and entrance part where these guys are camped out. And
This is Main Street. Now, this is of note because this is the way to that ramp to the water, the boat ramp.
Yeah, this is the main route, and so this is the part that they're really talking about. They're not giving access to the border patrol. Not giving access to the border patrol. So you can see up over there that city over there. All right, so we're gonna get up here and see this nice bridge. It's beautiful, actually. You start to see it right up there, and there's people. Not a lot of people, just a few people that are going back and forth on the bridge. It's really interesting, but there's nobody out here. This is very quiet around here, and they got the state patrol out here. They have the National Guard out here, and so they're pretty well equipped with everything that they need. I hope you can see that right through there, right through the gate. So that's the portal to Mexico. And so
now, mind you, there's people that walk back and forth, going to work or school or whatever every single day, and it's not a problem at all. They just have to go through the checks and balances.
Like I said, there's not very many people even on the bridge at all, and there's no people that we see out here in any area. Well, we're at another spot here at Eagles Pass, and you can see down below, you can see some stuff happening down there with that, the compound in Eagle Pass, and so you can see that. We're going to try and scoot down a little bit further and see, but we also want to kind of show you that the life over there, they're still happening. I mean, you have businesses over there, there's a soccer field back over there, there's housing up back over there, they got a huge antenna up.
Right.
I mean, these aren't the people who are caravanning just to come over to the United States, but they walk back and forth. Some of them have jobs over here, and they're able to walk back and forth. But yeah, there's a nice little city over there, and nice looking stuff. Here's a better shot of Rio Grande. Leading right over here. You can see there's somebody set up over there. Lights up over there. They got concertina wire. All over down through here. I don't know if you can see it. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There it is right there. And that's all along this route right here that they've done. So
you can see the tracks going down.
All right, folks, there it is. It's a better picture of everything over there. You see the nice city that they have over there in Mexico. The bridge that they walk across and drive across. You see the military gear. We just saw a Border Patrol boat come down the river. All right, folks, here we are leaving town. You can tell the downtown area is a beautiful small town, and they had a lot of stores there that were open and their doors were open. We didn't see anybody that was just lingering around. There was no one on the streets at the time. If you look here, the streets are paved. They look good. There's no trash among them, with the exception where we found these shoes. Somebody needed a new pair of shoes, and they probably got them. As we were traveling down the road, we saw this, and we stopped to take a look at it. These are backpacks on the other side of the fence where the illegals are walking down the path, and so they could stop and get a backpack maybe some water, some clothes, some food in them. We don't know. And the other thing that we came across as we were driving down the road was this ladder over this tall fence. And what is interesting is that when you look at it, you can tell that it was built by somebody who knew what they were doing. Probably someone from the city or from the town that they were in, maybe from the county, that wanted them to get up and over this high fence that was there. And you could tell it was one person after another, one person after another. It must have taken a long time for all the people to get across. And then as we're leaving, we find ourselves at the checkpoint. This checkpoint is not for going in, it's for going out. And the agents there were very friendly. They were looking for illegals, they were looking for drugs, they were looking for all kinds of things, especially those guys right there who are wanted. And you know something about this is that it really was easy to get through. And then we come up with the memorial that we saw there of an agent that died there. And then here's a Texas town. Listen, we are really glad that you guys came out with us and hung out with us during this video. No, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.